Start with the opening statement about the next game.
Yeah, I mean, I think the first half was probably a lot of two teams knowing each other really well. It wasn't real pretty basketball. Defensively, we both kind of know what the other wants to do, and things got a little loose from us in the second half. Merg is a really good player, the most athletic player on the floor, and we had a hard time slowing her down. And once we paid a little more attention to her, a couple other people got loose, and offensively we just never got into a rhythm, and that's a credit to them too. They did a good job of putting pressure on us, forcing some turnovers, and I think we showed our youth for the first time in quite a while, especially at the guard spots. But all in all, for us, this has been an incredible run, and stinks that it ended, but we're pretty excited about going forward.
Any questions?
You had them within 7 minutes to go. They struggled all night. All of a sudden, the shooting started to.
Yeah.
You sense that all of a sudden they had missed all these shots before, but all of a sudden they were home.
Yeah, and we wanted to be within 5 with 5 to go. We felt like if we could get them in a tight game, we've been able to finish those situations this year, and we were right on the cusp there. We were down 9, we cut it to 5. I felt like we had a run on us, and one of them hit a big. I don't remember if it was Merg or Burton hit a really big 3. And Merg hit one over a ball screen where he had a kid right in her face, kind of a floating 3. And, I won't say they're backbreakers because we kept fighting, but those were a couple of 3s they hit that really made it tough. Time's ticking, and stretch it back to a 3-4 possession game again. And that just killed us.
First time since '99 back to the Sweet 16. What does it mean for the program? What is it going to mean from here on out?
Yeah, this is huge for us. I mean, 2 years ago, Sarah was a sophomore. They won one conference game, and had become an afterthought. And to do what this group has done in 2 years it's almost unexplainable. I just called it the perfect storm, but it was perfect because we worked really hard to do it. And the girls made us look smart. We played a really young team. We had 3 freshmen on the floor, a lot of stretches, multiple underclassmen always playing together. And for our lack of experience to be able to show up and get to this point against teams that have done this before is just a credit to our girls.
Sarah, I didn't even ask you a question right now. For you, it's the last number. And I know, as you said, 2 years ago, one conference win, and you've come a long way. Not only you individually, but the team as well. Can you just tell a little about it, please?
Yeah. Freshman, sophomore year, I never thought that I'd be in the Sweet 16. We didn't even follow it then. And just all my teammates all together just working hard the last 2 years. Today's not a state of New Jersey, but I feel like it's still going to be a part of the program and stuff like that.
Brad, next week, girls' state basketball tournament.
I'll be there.
You out there with the big net?
I got front row seats, so I'll be wearing the yellowest Oshkosh stuff we can. And, it's on all of us right now to become a team that can do this every year. All 3 teams that are here with us are annual, threats to win a national championship, get to the Final Four, and now it's on us to make sure that we're not a flash in the pan. And I know we have the right people in place right now. We've got to keep adding those pieces, but we want to be one of those teams that's talked about when every year starts as being a contender, and I think that we've started that process. Like she said, I don't think these guys really understood what a Sweet 16 was. Even maybe going into this year, understood what that meant and how the process worked. We had to watch the selection show last year and be disappointed. Now we've learned a lot of those pieces, and for our first time through, I think we acquitted ourselves pretty well.
You could have had an easier pod last week and this week, right?
Yeah, I mean everyone's good. I talked to Carthage last night. They had to play the number 2 team in the country to get here. Now they're playing number 3 today, and we had to beat 2 ranked teams to get to this point. Played another top 15. I mean, the basketball in our region is phenomenal, and it's a great challenge. Like I told you in the pregame, we get a measuring stick all the time to see where we fit nationally, and I think we showed that we have the opportunity to compete at that level.
You're not going to take that on the kids when you get back to school, then, Sarah?
No.
You're looking forward to life after basketball.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel like basketball still is going to be a part of my life. Our alumni program is great here, and even just the alumni from last year. How open sport they've shown me through the season. I'm excited to be able to return it for the girls next year.
Yep.
Do you feel that youth played a role at all in any point of this game?
Yeah, I think so. I think that our point guards kind of struggled tonight. Taylor, I thought she competed really, really hard. She made some plays at the end, but and I don't know necessarily that was the pressure of the game because we played a lot of big games, but we played a little faster than we probably would like. She got sped up a little bit, and as a group, we just forced a lot early. I don't think we really settled into it. We played well defensively at the start, but offensively we never settled into a rhythm. And again, that's always a credit to the other team. I hate when coaches say we didn't shoot well, we didn't do this well. The other team always has something to do with it in basketball. We're not playing separate sides of the net. They made us play at a little bit faster than we're comfortable, and again, I hope that we learn from it. And sometimes some disappointment is good for us. And, it doesn't feel like it now, but hopefully it motivates us, and we'll get in this situation again, and we'll be able to draw back on it. So, that's the best we can do right now because we don't get to play again this year.